Now, Johannesburg motorists are being urged to plan ahead as several key routes across the city will be closed this weekend ahead of the G20 Leaders Summit. Authorities say the closures affecting major highways and inner-city roads are part of heightened security preparations for the global gathering. At the same time, President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to participate in the CEO City Cleanup in Kliptown, Johannesburg, this morning. Ntokozo Khumalo joins us live now from the CBD. Ntokozo, we've just been speaking to Xolani Fihla, the JMPD spokesperson, a little bit earlier, and he was making note of clear signage and even visible JMPD officers across these routes. Have you begun to see any of that signage?
Good morning, Arabile. Well, we drove from on the freeway from the Ramberg side, but entering Soweto, you certainly do see some of that signage that's pointing towards Newzroom. But where we are in Kliptown, Soweto, where President Cyril Ramaphosa will be. And the reason for some of the cleanup here is not just for the G20, but to ensure that the city is renewed, even for the citizens of this community. And we are seeing that cleanup that's happening, a lot of dust that is rising up as businesses are cleaning up just outside their shops. We also had the sweeping truck that was sweeping up the streets here at the Walter Sisulu Square precinct, where President Cyril Ramaphosa will then be part of that CEO City partnership that was launched by Mayor Tata Morero in response to the scathing feedback that he got from the president back in March around this poor state of the city, aging infrastructure, all those challenges, with water, with aging infrastructure, businesses not able to grow, and citizens just delivery when it comes to poor service delivery. So really this morning it's been a hive of activity, Arabile, as we see the businesses opening up, school children moving around their business to work. But we do see levels of service delivery that is taking place here. So that's the proceedings in the Walter Sisulu Square due to kick off in about an hour and a half. We expect to hear from President Cyril Ramaphosa, as well as for Mayor Tata Morero to just give feedback or an update of how far they've come since the initiative has been launched, the CEOs that are involved in the speech that he gave on the 13th of November, Arabile, sort of patting himself and his team on the back a little bit, saying that they've gotten feedback from the likes of the Johannesburg Chamber of Commerce, as well as the West Cliff Business Association, when it comes to seeing, the progress that is being done in terms of renewing and rejuvenating the city. Of course, a lot of it for the G20, but the point is, Arabile, is to continue that momentum so that economic activity can be activated here in the city, Arabile. So we'll give an update a little bit later on as we get closer and just what the program looks like and what we expect to hear from the president, Arabile.
There certainly has been a cleanup across the city, even all the way from the airport right through into the city. There's been quite a bit of a change too. So very interesting to continue to see this ahead of that G20 Leaders Summit. Ntokozo Khumalo, thank you so much for giving us that update.